Praise to the Most High. Bahashim, that's the name of the Father and the Son. Wabawakadash, and that's the Holy Spirit.
Right.
We coming to talk to you, Israel. We coming to talk to you, Yasha Allah. By the one you call Jesus Christ, but we call Yeshua, his Hebrew name. We coming to talk to you today because it's time to wake up and get out of this slumber. We've been down too long. It's time to wake up. We coming to you just like Christ and the disciples did. To wake up out of this slumber. It's time to wake up and be the people we were supposed to be. This isn't pride. This is called, who are you?
It's free.
Why are you here?
All right.
And why are you still at the bottom of society? Why does money have you held down? Why do people keep using you? Why are they scared when you kneel when you're in the NFL games? When you speak up for yourself, why do people get upset? When you try to figure out why you were put in this condition. Let's talk to him. Let's go to Isaiah. We're going to go to the Bible because the Bible is not just a it's not a religious book at all. It's who you are. It's who they tucked away. It's who they try to give you Black History Month. Why they try to give you black history or black music or black entertainment TV? Why they sent you to every nation on earth? How they call you different names? Africans, black, Negro. Why they give you all these different names for a reason? Who are you, Israel? Who are you, black people? Who are you, Hispanics? Who are you, Northern Tribal? Who are you, Native Americans? Who are you, those from South America? Who are you? You are the people of the book. We're going to hit these scriptures. Let's go to Isaiah 42.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
But this people, mentioned in the scriptures, is a people robbed and spoiled. Whoever these people are people robbed and spoiled.
I don't think it's on, bro.
Who are they? These people don't have anything. They live in the poorest neighborhoods. They always get the worst loans. They cannot do anything for themselves. Who are these people? They are robbed and spoiled. They have 50 million churches in their community, but they can't get ahead. Who's stealing from you? Who's spoiling you? You're like spoiled meat to them. You are a spoiled and robbed people. Whoever these people are. What else?
They are all of them snared in holes.
They are all of them. Not some. All snared in holes. That means you're trapped like an animal. You can't get out of the situation you're in. You're stuck. You gotta work till you die. No retirement. Whoever these people are, they're gonna be stuck. And have no way out. What else?
In prison houses.
Oh, and they are hid in prison houses. These people, whoever they are hid in prison houses. We're talking about the chosen people of the Bible. Whoever they are, they're hid in prison houses. They are snared. They are robbed and spoiled. They are used and abused. What else? Hold on one second. Keep going.
They are for a prey.
They are for what?
A prey.
They are for a prey. Whoever these people are going to be preyed on. They are going to be preyed on. Whoever they are will be used and hunted like animals. Shot in the streets by people who they profess to care about them. But they show different. They don't care anything about you except for what you can do for them. Whoever they are. Does this fit anybody? Hidden prison house. How many of my people are locked up right now? How many people have been locked up? and are there, and they won't get out. The Bible says these people are going to be locked in prison houses, going to be put in the snare, be stuck, be caught. No other religion talks about that. But that's one, not even a religion. It is a book of history about who these people trapped in all these places across the world, who they are. Who are we talking about? Who does it sound like? We're out here today to grant you this and show you you have the richest history on earth. You are more than black. You are more than Mexican. You are more than what they say. You've been building empires your entire existence. You've been doing this forever. Since the beginning of time, they had our people building their cities, making them rich and then throwing us away, killing us in the streets. What else?
For a spoil, and none restore.
And none deliver. We've had many leaders. We've had many people lead us. We had many people come in front of us and say, "Hey, our leader." Many. But who has saved us? We're still here, stuck in this condition. All I need is one person to listen. That's it. Only one person needed. This is not about quantity. This is about quality. If you know Christ, you know Yeshua. He knows, the sheep know his voice. He said you're going to be hidden in prison house. You're going to be spoiled. We place in every nation on earth. Every nation. No matter if you're black, no matter if you're Hispanic, no matter if you're North American, you all went through the same thing. Why? They're taking over so many different lands and all those places today. You serve. Just like in Egypt, those people serve. Just like in Greece, those people serve. Just like in Rome, those people serve. They never tell you who built these places. They never show you the slaves they had. Who were the gladiators? Look at your history. You'll see you were there. Whoever you are, you were there. The Bible tells you being hidden in prison houses, you're going to be spoiled. Whoever these people are, even if you don't profess yourself to know who you are, you fit this. You fit it. What up, my brother?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 23. Who among you will give ear to them?
Who among you? Who's going to hear? Who among our people is going to hear finally that somebody came for us to save us? Not a man of the flesh, but a man of the spirit. We've had many leaders. They keep giving us leaders. People you never elected. People you never asked for. But for some reason, they give you that and you accept it. Everything they give you, you just accept. But you do not accept your true identity. It's never too late to figure out what direction you as a people are going to be headed.
That's right.
This place is not going to last forever. You helped build this place, yet you have nothing. Why? Because we fell away from the one who sent us and brought us, because we did not obey those laws and commandments that our brother brought down. What else, brother?
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
Who will hear and hearken for the time to come? Who will hear this word? That you are the children of Israel. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care if you're atheist. You are what your blood says you are, which is the children of Israel. Those trampled down, hidden in the prison houses, spoiled by those who profess to care about you. And we ignore it. A history, a rich history of who we are. So we can serve Satan. What else, brother?
Verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Who gave Jacob for a spoil? That's a question. Who brought us here? And who has us trapped? Who has us under a spell? Who has us stuck? Who? Keep going.
Did not the Lord
and Israel to the robbers? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? He didn't call you robbers. He said whoever you'll be given to are the robbers. We are right here in the nation's capital. You're talking about right in the news right now. And you see what's happening. You see the spoil. You see the theft. Somebody's taking us captive and is robbing us. Left and right. Did not the Lord. Keep going.
He against whom we have sinned, but they would not walk in his way, neither were they obedient to his law.
Neither were they obedient to his law. We go to church every Sunday, but don't realize we had a contract with God. Didn't realize we had a contract with the Most High. We had a contract with the creator of everything. We are held to that. Every other nation on earth has a direction. Every other people on earth have a direction. You've been here for 400 years and still don't know what your purpose is. How is that possible unless you've been lied to? Somebody's not telling you the full picture. Keep going.
Verse 25. Therefore, he has poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and he has set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burned him. Yet he laid it not to heart.
Yet he laid it not to heart. All those words, all those things that he was given to tell you the direction to go, you didn't hear it. You continue to go being spoiled and continue to live this life like it's something to be proud of. You are a royal nation. We are being treated like peasants here. We are not leaders of anything. We are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Let's go to Hosea 4 and 6. Destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's what it is. We don't know better. I don't care what race you are, black, white, Chinese, Native American, Mexican. We are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We are caught in here in this day-to-day struggle because we don't have knowledge of the Most High. It sounds religious. This isn't religious, this is history. How do you think this society got to where it was? How do you think this world got to where it was? How do you think people were brought over here to build up a nation that is the strongest nation on earth? That those same people that were brought over back then made every other nation the strongest nation on earth at the time too. You were over there in Rome. You were over there in Greece. You were over there in Egypt. Did you not know the slave ship was mentioned? That if you didn't follow the Most High, you were going to go into slavery. You were going to go in ships and take it across the ocean. That is dictated in the word. Hosea 4.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4,
Start at verse 1.
verse 1. Hear the word of the Most High.
Hear the word of the Most High. It's as though the Most High over all gods. He's not called the Most High for no reason. You can give any nation any god you want. Allah, Buddha. They are little gods. Little g. If you look at your commandments, it says put no other gods before me, because that means there are other gods. Other religions. And from the looks of this nation and how we're living right now, we're following other gods. We're following the gods that took us into slavery, that brought our people and kept us down. We're not following the Most High. Keep going.
Ye children of Israel.
Ye children of Israel. I know that sounds weird, to have an actual country, an actual nationality. I know that sounds odd, to have an actual place. Because if you're looking at it from real world eyes, every other people on earth have a place where they live. When you talk about Asians, they lived in Asia. When they mention Mexicans, they give them what? Mexico, which is a country. But when you start talking about the two main, black and white, they don't give you countries of origin. You know why? They don't want either one of you to know where you started. The Bible says, ye children of Israel. That is an area in the Middle East. That is an area in the Middle East that labels a people. They can have so many different ambulances come through. I'm not going to stop talking. This is like the 7th time.
I like him. I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't going to stop talking. You good? Keep going. Our people destroyed for lack of knowledge. This happens every time. Every time we speak. Ambulance, police, fire department. Everybody got a problem now. Keep going.
For the Most High have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
For the Most High, the highest God, has a controversy. He's got a problem with the people of the land. All right, keep going.
Because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High
Because there's
in the
what?
land.
Because there's no truth. No what?
No mercy,
No mercy.
no knowledge.
Somebody falling out the street right now, you ain't gonna pick him up, you gonna walk past him. No what? Repeat it again.
No truth,
There's no truth.
nor mercy,
No mercy.
nor knowledge of the
No
higher,
knowledge
the Most
of
High
the Most High
in the land.
in the land. Because if there was knowledge, we would be living in knowledge. There go another one. We good? Let's keep going.
Verse 2, by swearing and lying,
By swearing and lying. By swearing and lying, what?
and killing,
And killing. That sounds like where we live today. By swearing and lying and murder. Our people will kill our own before they kill somebody who's coming against our people. People talking about, oh, that brother disrespecting me. But guess who's still walking around? You got George Zimmerman still walking around. He killed one of your brothers. That wasn't a problem, was it? But let a brother look at your Jordan. Let a brother scuff your shoes. Let a brother look at you the wrong way. Oh, I gotta shoot him. My own people, I gotta shoot him. I gotta kill him. What else?
and stealing,
And stealing. So there's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High, and murdering. And what else?
And stealing.
And stealing. We just read that our people are robbed and spoiled. You're in D.C., mega churches everywhere. Yet, you can't feed yourself. Where's that money going? All these mega churches in D.C. and nobody can feed themselves. Where's that money going? They robbed you, they spoiled you, they said there's no truth here, no mercy. And killing and stealing. It sounds like a familiar place to me. This sounds like a familiar place put right in the book that you ignore. This is not a religious book, it's a history book of who you are. What else?
And committing adultery.
And committing adultery. We're about to take this from the top again, because this one hit hard. Let's start verse 2 again.
By swearing and lying.
By swearing and lying.
And killing.
And killing.
And stealing.
And stealing.
And committing adultery.
And committing adultery. It is not cool to have a wife or baby mama and not marry her. Adultery is sleeping with every woman you could possibly have. The word says it. Many of our people have died off of that. By swearing, lying, killing, no truth, adultery, sleeping around. I'm telling you, this is talking to you because you are the people of the book who we're reading from. By swearing, by lying. What else?
By committing adultery.
By committing adultery. What else?
They break out and blood touches blood.
They break out and murder and do things with blood touches blood. You didn't know, but your people, our people, the people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. What else?
Verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn.
Therefore shall the land mourn. Do you see how much confusion is happening right now in society? How we have people in office that won't blink twice when you get shot in the street, who are praying for you to be murdered, who have abortion clinics in your neighborhood, who have churches in your neighborhood that don't give back to you. They rob and spoil through lying and swearing, saying it's okay. Keep going.
And every one that dwelleth therein shall languish.
And everybody who dwells wherever this place is and amongst these people will languish. They will languish. They will suffer. These people, whoever they are, will suffer wherever they are. Who are these people? These people have been here for 400 years and still at the bottom. Been here for 400 years, still can't figure it out. Who are these people? Keep on, brother.
With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Do you not know? I know some people out there like to watch the news. I know some folks out here watch the news heavy. And you see what's going on. Did you not know? Because whoever these people are out here, nature itself will be ruined. We're talking about in these paradises like Jamaica and Dominican and Hawaii, Caribbean islands. There's fish washing up in the ocean every day. The word just says if these people don't follow the word will suffer. Thousands will fall. Fish won't make it, birds will die, food will be scarce. You didn't know you had that kind of responsibility? A responsibility to the world. It's because your brother who came before you 2,000 years ago did the same thing. We're coming to you in love. That today, it's time to realize who you are. You are the people of Israel. You are the children of the book. And it's time to take our rightful place. Keep going.
Verse 4. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another.
Yes, let no man strive and reprove another. We're fighting over the wrong thing. We should be helping each other out. We should be working amongst ourselves to build up our people. We're not doing that. We're at a crab mentality. You pull everybody down and make sure nobody makes it besides us. We're pulling each other down left and right, day by day. Because guess what? We are only about ourselves and not about our people. The Bible says you can't operate like that. Our people are getting destroyed for lack of knowledge. Keep going.
But thy people, they strive with the priest.
All people, they strive with the priest. All these religions, they take you and they put you in a jail and make you what? Muslim. Why is that so easily and readily available? They take you and put you in prison or they give you Christianity. When the Bible says, put no idols on me to represent me. No crosses, no rocks, no holy fathers, no cubes. If what you believe in is represented by an object, you're following false gods. What else?
Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet shall fall with thee in the night.
Therefore, thou shalt what?
Thou shalt fall in the day.
Therefore, you shall fall in the day, people. Therefore, whatever you're at, whatever life you're trying to live, whatever gateway you're trying to make, if you're not following the word of the Most High, you're going to fall. You're going to struggle. Your bills, the moment you don't get paid that 1 month, all going to go off. You're going to lose it all. You're living check to check. You don't have abundance. This isn't living. This is bondage. If you didn't realize there was a different way, you haven't been reading. I implore you, if you have a Bible at home, it's been collecting dust, open it up. It shows you who you are. You don't gotta believe us. We're just coming to let you know it exists. Our people destroyed for lack of knowledge. Keep going.
And the prophet shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother.
And I will destroy thy mother.
Verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The problem is that you don't know who you are. You don't know where you're from. You don't know what your job is. You don't know your responsibility. You are people who have a job given down from the creator of heaven and earth. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Keep going.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
And because you have rejected knowledge, I will reject thee, and you will be what? No priest to thee. You will no longer be allowed to be the authority on the Bible. Now, our people who naturally had to be able to read the Bible have to go to school, to read this Bible, which, ironically, if you look, the disciples, Moses, and all the other brothers throughout the Bible didn't have to go to no school to teach the word. So while they're out here using degrees to justify that the Bible was this, the Bible was that, they've just taken it hostage to prevent you from figuring out. We got a lot of emergencies today, and I see the emergency. Heed the call. How many ambulances have come by since we've been speaking? How many ambulances have been coming by and speaking? They're trying to tell you a heads up. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. We got the police over there. It's an emergency. They just hit a witness. We got our brothers over there in Islam. Bless you, brothers. You'll figure it out. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We're not talking about knowledge of books or going to college or having all these degrees to dictate your authority over somebody. We're talking about knowledge of the Most High power, God in heaven. What else, brother?
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy Most High power.
Seeing y'all have ignored the power of the Most High, that knowledge will leave you. What else?
I will also forget thy children.
He said, whoever these children are, he will forget those children and leave them to their oppressors. I say again, you've been here for a long time and made no headway. The only time you guys become rich is when somebody else gives you the money. They want to see if you can jump hoops for them, play basketball, play football. You don't know they did that before? You not know a football stadium is no different than the Colosseums in Rome? Do you not know that you were gladiators in Rome too? That was y'all. And they entertain themselves with you and get rich off you. And they just make money off you, like the word said. They hire you under the table. They complain about illegal immigrants, but don't tell you you're in the Bible. They complain about illegal immigrants, but don't tell you that they're using your labor and profiting off of your cheap labor because you don't have papers. The same people will complain about you, still have you working under them. Those people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't realize how much power they have in their actions. What else, brother?
Verse 7. And they were increased, so they sinned against me.
As they were increased, as we sit here in a land that's taking us away from home, as we sit here, we increase in number. Even though we're killing ourselves, even though we willingly give our babies over to another are going into abortion clinics, even though they're eating up everything that we produce, we still increase in number. This is straight out of the word. Straight out of the word is telling you that you've done this many times in the past. That many times in the past, you've been taken hostage to make other nations rich. You've been taken hostage in other places across the world. And they will split you up and say, he's African, he's Jamaican, he's African American, he's Mexican, he's Native American, you're Venezuelan, you're Puerto Rican. You're from one family. You are from one family. Keep going, bro.
Therefore, I will change their glory into shame.
Therefore, the things you pride yourself in, he will change that to shame. So as you sit here enjoying life in captivity, because that's what's going on, as you enjoy the land of your captivity, he will change your glory to shame. Family, we gotta do better. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28:15. We gotta do better, fam. We've been in this struggle for too long. Our grandparents been in this struggle for too long. Too many of our people died for us to live like this. Too many of our people have died to make this place rich. I'm telling you to figure out who you are according to the word. We for sure know the rightful place of what we're supposed to be doing. And you feel it in your spirit, even if you don't believe it, you feel it. You know something ain't right. What is it? We're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Remember, if you didn't follow the commandments of the Most High is the creator of all heaven and earth. Whoever these people were going to suffer some consequences for not holding up their end of the bargain. Read.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
If you do not and hearken to the Most High power and listen to these commandments,
and keep reading on.
this day he said,
I'm going to listen.
what will happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
If you do not follow the Most High power, God in heaven, be your black, white, Asian, Mexican, Hawaiian, don't matter. If you do not follow these things,
he threw Hawaiian in there.
It will happen.
It don't even matter.
But most importantly, will happen to the people who took the covenant with the Most High. Let's read, brother.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Look at Southeast compared to Georgetown. Look at Southeast compared to all these other places.
Now, right.
It said, cursed will you be in the city. Not just you, but your stores, but your gas stations, but your houses, the cars you drive, the streets you walk on. Look how filthy it is here. Look uptown and see if it's like that. Cursed will you be in the city.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall you be in the field when you was picking cotton. To do what?
just ran through the joint. Everybody know what 13.
Curse will you be in the field. Guess what? The first export of the United States was to make this country rich. Cotton. What were you picking in the field? Cotton. Who made who rich? Because as far as I can see, Southeast ain't doing too good compared to Uptown, where they got rich off of cotton. What else?
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Curse shall be your basket in thy store. While the rest of the world goes to the store, the supermarket once a week, and puts all their groceries in the basket, you're going every day to nickel and dime your way through life. Day by day, you're buying a little here, a little there, just to try to make it. Guess what it says? If you don't follow the Most High, you don't follow the commandments, this is going to happen to you. Curse will you be in the store. You can't even buy nothing. Look at the houses here compared to the houses and all the houses out there where the Congress people live. And yeah, some of our people in there, but guess what? Who put them in there? Was it you? Whose ways are they following? Is it yours? They're following the ways of the people who brought them here. Therefore, they get rewarded for following Satan. You don't get rewarded for following Satan because you already had an agreement with God, the Most High. So far, you don't get that kind of reward. You only get that reward when you completely fall away. The Michael Jordans of the world. While you got Jordan on a pedestal buying his sneakers, he getting rich off you, but you here can't even eat. What Michael Jordan do for you? You got them fresh Jordans on, but can't even eat. Curse will you be in the store. Got the fresh LeBrons on, but LeBron living in a mansion. Where you living? Here. Gone. Stuck. In a snare. Spoiled. Robbed. What it say? What the word say? You stuck, fam. You stuck, fam. Curse will you be in the store. You got nickel and dime your way through life. While they live in a different way. You can do the same thing as them and still not get paid the same. They playing with you as they play with slaves. Keep going, brother.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. You think they talking about food? They talking about your children. The fruit of your body, the fruit of your labor, is your work and your children. You wonder why your family, how they lived and worked all hard in the 60s and 70s for you to still live like this. That you would think that while other nations, other people, be it other world, other white people, Chinese people, whatever, will work hard, raise their children up. They might live poor, but in the end, they'll make sure their children got better than when the last generation had. But no, we make sure we do worse. We make sure our children do worse than our parents. How are we in competition with our own children? And the word even speaks about it. It says it. It's going to say it later. But curse is the basket of thy store. Curse is the fruit of thy body because you didn't follow God. What else?
And the fruit of thy land.
And the fruit of thy land. If you're working in any kind of store, I remember back in the day, all these stores probably would be black owned. All these stores. I bet that Citigo probably was black owned. You probably had movies around here. You probably had all types of stores that were owned by our people. But slowly and surely, somebody came and took it all away. Now they profit off of you like prey. Just like the word said in Isaiah 42. You're still a prey, fam. I don't care what you doll yourself up with, what you drive, what you been doing, to try to act like or look like you're not part of this. You part of this. What else?
The increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep.
The increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. What else?
Cursed shall thy be when thou comest in.
Cursed when thou shalt be born. The moment you're born, and you have a son or a daughter, and they grow up to a certain age, and you gotta tell them, son, daughter, there's certain things you can't do. Because if you go out here and act a certain way, you might get shot by the police. You might get killed. You might get murdered. It said curse when you're born, curse when you come in. The moment you're born, you got a mark on you. The moment you get in this world, they already got a clock ticking down saying, well, most black males don't live past 21. Most black males don't live to 30. They know that. They put that number out there. They put that number right out there proudly. Proudly put that number out, yeah. Black males, they ain't gonna provide. Black males ain't gonna go to college. Black males ain't gonna do that, they do that. You are an enemy just by existence. You're the enemy just by existing, not nothing you did. You just trying to maintain. Ain't nothing you did, you just living. But they say you curse the moment you're born. What else?
And cursed shall thy be when thou goest out.
Curse when you shall go out. The moment you die, the way you die. You think being shot in the streets was respectable? You think being hung when you was a slave was respectable? They hung Christ. They hung Christ too. You're dying the same way your brother died. You're going out a cursed way. We eating all this stuff? You eating all this stuff? And getting swine, eating all this stuff and saying the scriptures don't eat because they don't tell you your body cannot handle it. It's poison. This stuff is poison for you. And you die from heart disease, you die from high blood pressure, you die from cancer. You realize those things are curses? Do you realize those things are curses when you die like that? You're supposed to go out peaceful, with no ailment. You are not supposed to go out with sickness, or being shot, or being stabbed. You're supposed to go out peacefully. But it says the way you're going to be cursed, you're going to be cursed coming into life, and you're going to be cursed if you go out. What else?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 20. And the Most High Power shall send upon thee cursing, and vexing, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me.
Because you have forsaken the Most High. We're going to hold there. Let's go to Acts 13 and 1 real quick, because I don't think you get it. Acts 13 and 1. Guess what's about to happen? You're about to see a word that you hate thrown right in the scriptures. You're about to see a word that you did not like, no matter what race you are, be said right in the scriptures, because they said the same things to the disciples and the brothers doing the work. You're about to hear some more. You didn't know that they put bywords all throughout the scriptures because they call you everything about except what you really are. They call you everything besides who you really are. They call you black. They call you Negro. They call you the N-word. They call you everything. You about to see. Acts 13 and 1. Check this out.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church but within Antioch, certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
You had certain prophets and teachers that were sitting out in the streets, just like we are today, teaching, trying to tell the people of the world, look, the people of Israel need to come back home, which is the commandments. But you had certain prophets and teachers which were called what?
As Barnabas and Simeon.
You had two prophets which are called Barnabas and Simeon, which is called Peter, right? Which was called what?
That was called Niger.
We called what?
Niger.
Called what?
Niger.
They were called what?
Niger.
They were called what?
Niger.
They were called what?
Niger.
These were disciples called Niger. What's that, my nigga? There it is. The disciples were being called Nigers. They were called Nigers in the word too. Where do you think they got that from? Nigga not a slang word. It's just telling you black. It's telling you the word. That's it. We fighting over the wrong things, family. We beat people up because of that. That don't make no sense. It's a word in the Bible at that. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. You stop at 18. It said that part of the curses that you can call a byword. You didn't know they had that word out there? You not reading. They was calling you Niger or black, which is the Latin Greek term for black. The word ain't playing with you because the word is real. It tells you exactly who you are. It's a history book. That's it. Deuteronomy 28.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 21. And the Most High Power shall make thee pestilence cleave unto thee.
He says he shall make disease cleave unto thee. He says he shall cleave unto thee. He said we'll have pestilence cleave unto thee. That's disease. We're dying from all types of diseases. All our people dying left and right. Sick. All because we want to follow other people and not ourselves, not the word, not the person who sent us. Keep going.
Until he consume thee from off the land, whether thou goest to possess it.
He shall consume thee out of land until thou goest to possess it. What else?
Verse 22. And the Most High shall smite thee with a consumption.
And the Most High shall smite thee with a consumption. You shall be consumed by wherever you go. What else?
And with fever, and with inflammation, and with an extreme burning.
You never seen somebody have cancer before? You never seen somebody who had cancer having it inflamed? When they have breast cancer? When they have any kind of cancer in their body starts to blow up. It swells. The word just say you inflamed. Your body's in inflamed. In their last stages, the body starts to blow up like a balloon. You dying. What else?
And with the sword.
And with the sword. The sword back in the day was the strap.
So you can be a baby.
So they say you're going to be cursed by dying by the strap, left and right. Bodies upon bodies. And guess what they do? Once you go into these places where they put your body at, they steal those organs. They take them body parts. And nobody asks about where are those missing girls in D.C. You know why? Because they're taking them, put them in the sex slavery, and they're taking them body parts. But they won't tell you all that. What do you think they're doing with these bodies? So they can live forever. That 1%, that rich 1% of the world is taking your body, injecting their blood, injecting your heart, taking your kidneys, your skin. They inject melanin into their skin to make them younger. That's naturally in you. You're born with that. It's called melatonin. You're born with that. They're not. They use it pharmaceutically and inject it into their bodies to make them live longer, look younger. Where do you think the beauty's coming from? Why do you think you could be 70 years old and look 50? Why do you think you could be 50 years old and look 30? You were special. You didn't know you were special. When you take care of yourself, you follow the word, you're special. You look different.
You know damn well it's some bullshit.
You're selected. You are chosen few. That's why they got you messed up here. And they got you stuck. Keep going.
And with blasting and with mildew.
But blasting with mildew. Anybody tell you cancer was a fungus? They don't talk about that though, right? They didn't tell you cancer was a fungus? Bro, they put all these sicknesses in the word and they just let you have it. And don't tell you how to cure. Last time you went to the doctor said there was a cure. When the last time? They never say cure. They always say relief, relief, relief. Hey brother, take this pill, I can relieve you. Take this pill, I can relieve you here. When they gonna cure something? Because they can cure it, but they don't want to cure it because they get rich off of you. And some of the blackest cities in the United States have some of the best hospitals in America. And you know why? Because they have a plethora of bodies to use. As soon as somebody gets killed, they're taking those bodies and they're using them. They're using them for testing, for their scientists. That's how they figure out what makes you sick, what makes you well. That's why because you look so young, and that melanin, using that melanin, inject them in their skin, they know what they're doing, but like we read earlier, you destroy for lack of knowledge. You don't. You don't know that they getting rich off of you. You don't know when you log in to Snapchat and Twitter and Facebook, they just chronicling everything you done did that day, find out where you are, all the hair changes you have, even your voice. They even know how to knock your voice. They'll take pieces of conversation you had on video, splice it together, and make you say whatever they feel like you should say. If they want to, they can force you to say anything you want to. And it'll be a whole video of you mouthing something that you didn't even know you mouthed. But you're willingly giving all this stuff to the people. You're willingly giving it up. You going?
And they shall pursue thee until you perish.
They shall pursue thee. So the moment you kneel for the national anthem because you want to get away or tell them that I don't want to deal with police brutality anymore, the moment you kneel, it's an issue. The moment you want to stand firm and say, you know what, I'm more than just an athlete. I deserve rights like the rest of society. Get back in line. Don't you dare kneel at our flag. And you're not kneeling at the flag, you're just trying to show a reason. Look, brother, why are you shooting this in the street? The word says you're going to be shot in the street. The word already said it. So we fighting over the wrong things right here. Keep going.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass.
It says the heaven that is over thee, over thy head, shall be brass. The heaven, your heaven, that's over you shall be bondage. Sounds like a jail cell to me. Sounds like slavery to me. Sounds like you're snared in a hole to me. What else?
And the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
And the earth that shall be under That's bondage. That's being stuck in a snare. What else?
Verse 24. And the Most High Power shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust.
If you didn't know where you're from the Middle East. And you didn't even know you were from Africa too, which they call the Middle East. All that area where you're from is now powder. Powder, I mean by sand. It's a desert. It never used to be like that. That area used to be like a jungle with plenty of rivers, plenty of water, plenty of crops, plenty of plants, trees everywhere. But it said because you fell away, that land's going to be powder. It's going to be nothing. That's what home is. You going?
From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. Verse 25. And the Most High Power shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemy.
You shall be smitten. You should be knocked out from your enemies, whoever they are. Keep going.
Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
You'll go in one way trying to change everything and keep it right. And when they turn your way, you'll be scattered. Islam, Christianity, Buddhists, atheists, black, Jamaican, Haitian, all the different nations. They'll give you all these different names except one. They'll give you all these different names except one of who you really are. What nation are you from? Why do when we see each other, we call each other brother or sister, even if we don't even know each other? You don't know you're doing something that you've been doing since the beginning. You are the same. You going?
And shall be removed unto all the kingdoms of the earth.
What it say?
And shall be removed unto all the kingdoms of the earth.
It says, because you fell away, you shall be put in every nation on earth. You didn't know there was black people in Japan? Black people that were born there, not in the military, for thousands of years. Do you know that black people in Asia that they don't put on TV? Do you know that black people in Mexico that they don't put on TV? Do you know that black people in India they don't put on TV? They said you will be scattered to every corner of the world. Every corner. They placed you in every corner of the world to separate you from who you are. Purposefully put you on ships and took you away from your house. Purposely split you up and took you elsewhere. What else, brother?
Verse 26. And thy carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air.
When they hung you doing slavery and hung you on those trees, they didn't take you down. The birds were eating you. When Mike Brown got shot in the street, they let his body stay there. If they wouldn't have picked it up, the birds would have got him, and the animals. When you found that body, it's been rotting for weeks between rats and flies, and birds will eat them. It says your carcass, your body will be for them. What else?
And unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall flay them away.
And no man, when they see your body on the ground, no man's going to flay them away because you were nobody to them. You're not worth anything to them. That's why they don't care. They don't care if you shoot each other. They don't care if you poison your kids by eating all these GMOs, by eating all these things that all these other people tell you should be eating and you shouldn't. That you can go right to the crab house and get crabs, but they'll tell you that's the garbage men of the sea. That's not good for you. You eating shrimp like it's good for you. That's the garbage man of this seed. And that's the same reason why you end up with cancer. The same reason why you end up with all these diseases is because you're eating stuff that's trash. And they're telling you it's a delicacy. They've been lying. There's clean food for you to eat. There's food you already eating now. You got chicken, you got birds, so the birds you already eating. Lamb is delicious. All that stuff. You could be eating that, but no. You rather eat garbage, man. You rather eat the garbage. And they'll put those things, you don't see these kind of places in everybody else's neighborhood, but it's in yours. On purpose. What else?
Verse 27. And the Most High Power will smite thee with the spots of Egypt, and with the emerald, and with the scab, and with the itch, wherefore thou canst not heal.
You ain't never seen your people when they just got their fix for the day, and they walking around scratching themselves and itching something that's not even there. It said you was going to be taken with the itch. The word just said you're going to have the itch like you a fiend. Where do you think they got that from? That's a curse. And it's mentioned in Deuteronomy 28. Keep going.
Verse 28. And the Most High Power shall smite thee with madness and with blindness.
You shall be smited with madness. You think when any other people on the earth see you, they see a productive people. No. They say those people got to be crazy. Why can't they get right? Why can't they just get in line like everybody else? Why can't they just get a good job? Why can't they just go to school? What are they saying? They say you'll be smited by madness. And what? And blindness. And what else?
And astonishment of heart.
And astonishment of heart. What else?
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at the noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness.
And you should gripe at the noonday. Like the blind person is gripe in the noon, in the night. You can't see where you're going. You're walking around blind. What else?
And thou shalt not prosper in thy way.
Whatever you do will come to nothing. Whatever you set your hand and your mind to do, you're just going to be chilling, not making any kind of headway. What else?
And thou shalt be only oppressed and scorned evermore, and no man shall save thee.
No man. You're not going to have no saviors. All your leaders, they're not going to come and get you. When this place falls, they're going to fly in their private jets and be gone. You're going to be stuck here. While you playing around, acting like this is a joke, they preparing to go elsewhere. They're preparing to go down underground. They're preparing to go into space. You stuck here worrying about this and that and the other. And they talking about leaving you. You already did the job you need to do, which is build them up and they can leave you now. They look at you as cattle. They look at you as monkeys. They look at you as something to play with. They give you money, put you in the NBA. They give you money, put you in the NFL. Give you money, put you in baseball to be entertainment. That's it. You just entertainment. And when the entertainment is done, you no longer needed, people. Society no longer needs you. You see, you try to stand up for yourself. See, you try to stand up for yourself, it's a problem. You going?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
You shall get a wife. You shall have sex with someone, or make love with someone, and guess what? Another man will lie with her. That's why you got baby mamas that are sleeping with somebody new. That's why you got baby fathers that's sleeping with somebody new. You got a slave mentality to sleep around. That was never your intention. to be like that. That is a curse. It's a slave mentality. You living like this is cool, and it's a slave mentality. We still stuck in slavery. Still, 400 years later, stuck in the same thing. Our people were destroyed for lack of knowledge. Keep going.
Thou shalt build an house, and shall not dwell with therein.
Who built the White House? Slaves.
Black people.
Slaves built the White House.
Hebrew.
Who's in the White House now? Is it any of y'all? Are any of you in the White House? Who built Master's Plantation? None of y'all. Y'all built it, but none of y'all live there. Who built these cities? We did. But they gave you the poorest part. They told you to live there. Wake up, people. You going?
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
We got our northern tribe brothers from, they call them illegal immigrants, out there in California, in the vineyards, picking grapes, picking avocados, and then somebody can go to Chipotle and just get the avocado that somebody slaved all day for and got paid $7 for their work to feed their family. You ain't get the word said that you'll plant the vineyards, but you won't reap of any of the benefits. How many of you own in the businesses that you make money for? You work there as the vineyards, as the vineyards, as the husbandmen. They work on the vineyards, but you're not actually making money over that. The CEO and owner is that you want. What else?
Verse 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and thou shalt not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them.
You had a farm back in the day, all you was doing was keeping it for the next person. And now ain't no more black farmers, no more farmers in America, especially ours. They took that away so you can't be able to survive by yourself. What else?
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Yo, what?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Your sons and daughters shall be given into another people. During slavery, when you had a child, it was no longer yours. Now, when you have a baby and you have a birth certificate, do you know that baby's no longer yours? Because the state owns that baby. How you know? Try to tell them when you don't want to get your food stamps or EBT cards to say that, you know what, I don't want to vaccinate my child, I think we're all right. And see if you get your EBT card for that month. You try to beat your kids because they were acting up that day, you try to spank them, see if CPS don't come and take them. Oh, they yours? Them children yours?
Been in my house.
You think them children yours? The law says they ain't. They say you sharing custody. They say your children will be given to another people. And that's for sure what's happening. When they take our children out of foster homes, they don't put them back in our own people's houses. They give them to other people. You're not putting black kids in the black houses for orphanages. They going to other people's houses. At some point, you got to figure out there's more to this. You going?
And thy eyes shall look and fail longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
Your might has been taken out of your hands supporting the court system. The court system now has it. When your baby mother, baby father acting know what you do, you take them to court. You know why? Because they are an interested party because of that birth certificate. It's always been that case. They just had you sleeping thinking they out to help you and they not. How many Planned Parenthoods in Southeast? I bet you it's a bunch. They don't care about murdering our people. But go in the other neighborhoods to see if they actually exist. Nah, they have a Planned Parenthood. You gotta go elsewhere. They only exist in our neighborhoods because they only interested in killing our babies. Because they're scared and fearful that one may happen exactly how Christ did.
Well, yeah. So
born in the slums and raised up his people. Keep going.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
He's a curse saying that whatever you did, a nation that you didn't have no knowledge of shall come and take everything from you. What else?
And thou shalt be oppressed and crushed all ways.
You shall be a what?
Oppressed and crushed all ways.
And crushed always. Everyday struggle. Biggie said it right. Everyday struggle. He said continually oppressed and crushed. Keep going.
Verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, with which thou shalt see.
When you're on the news looking and you're seeing people getting murdered in the streets, people being blackballed out the NFL, people being told they're nobody, people saying get in line, when you have people saying all those things, and you're gonna look like, why are they treating us like this? Is it because I'm black? There's people that just as dark as you all over the world that don't get treated like this, brothers and sisters. They live in all the different places, but they not you. They got the same skin color, but they just not you. It's something about you. What else?
Verse 35. For the Most High shall smite thee in the knee and the leg, and with the butt that cannot be healed. And from the sole of thy foot to the top of thy head, the Most High shall bring thee and the king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
There you shall serve other gods, wood, the cross, and stone, the corroborate. They gave you two religions to handle. They gave you two religions to live under. But they won't tell you that the truth is right there in the book without the Christianity. Wood and stone. What else?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, and a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Most High power shall lead thee.
When we just said that you will be called another word besides who you truly are, you'll be called African American, you'll be called black, you'll be called Mexican, you'll be called Negro, you'll be called everybody else. He said a byword. That's a word that's not who you really are. By a byword, and what?
A byword among all nations.
You'll be called a byword among all nations. How is it that people from other countries know how to come here and get rich off of you, but you don't know how to get rich? People will come from the sands of Egypt, the sands of Saudi Arabia, from Asia, from Europe. They will come from every country in the world and make money off of you. They will be your gas station, they'll be your phone centers, they'll be your chicken spot, they'll be your liquor store. Getting rich off of you left and right, man. What else?
Book of Deuteronomy, verse 38. And thou shalt carry much seed into thy field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
Keep going.
Verse 39. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. thou shalt have olive trees.
Hold on a second. Ambulance number 14 there. Ambulance number 14. Every time, the word's gonna go out regardless of how many sirens they put out here. Keep going.
Verse 40. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thy olive shall cast his fruit.
No, this actually the 12
Verse
tribes.
41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
You shall have sons and daughters, but they should go into slavery. They should go into their everyday struggle.
All right, sounds good, sis.
Those sons and daughters shall go into that everyday struggle. That everyday bondage of working till they die. How many folks out here got 401ks? Not a whole lot of them. You got some fam out here that got government jobs, but most of them don't. So we out here living day to day, barely making it, and then when we retire, we still gotta work. And they're gonna give those children, it's a bunch. It's a curse. Generation by generation by generation by generation, it's been the same thing. Since the moment we touched down on here, we've been going through the same things over and over again. It's generational curses, man. And we're not going to break it until we realize who came for us and who was of us. Keep going.
Verse 42. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
The stranger that's around you has taken you hostage. Will get above you and become your leader. They will be the ones in charge. They will make money off of you. They will have you ensnared. You going?
And thou shalt come down very low.
And thou shalt come down very low. You're going to be the bottom of this. You going?
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
When you go get that car, that house, and you're going to get that loan, see who's in charge of that loan company in that bank. You're going to lend, they're going to lend to you, but you don't have anything to give to them because you have nothing to give. Who are these people that are being used like this? Keep going.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him, and he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Verse 45. Moreover, all the curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, and thou shalt be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy most high power.
All these things that you suffer from, this daily struggle that you call life here, is because you hearken not to the true creator. Because you hearken not to the person who made a covenant with you. Because you hearken not to the Savior who came for you. All these things shall overtake thee. And you shall be ever slaves. Keep going.
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
This shall be upon whoever these people are, for a sign and a wonder forever. By ever? Forever, 400 years, a long time, but we're talking about longer than that. All these curses shall be a sign for these people struggling day by day forever until they come back to the Creator. What else, brother?
Verse 47, because thou servest not the Most High Power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Most High Power has sent against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
You shall serve your enemies, those people who's taking you captive, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and what?
And in want of all things.
In what?
And in want of all things.
You're going to want all things. You can't make your own juice. You can't kill your own animals for food. You don't have fruit trees in your yard. You can't make it, you're making your clothes, but you're getting that from somewhere else too. All these things, you're gonna ask all these things in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. You're just gonna be a consumer in this place of your captivity. And that's exactly what's happening. What else?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. How many slave photos have you seen where our people held up by their necks with a yoke of iron around it? How can the Bible be this accurate? That they put yoke of iron around your neck, that you be in want of all things. You can't buy it, you can't make your own clothes, you have to buy from somewhere. If you do make your own clothes, where you getting the fabric? Where's the sheep at? Who has the sheep? Who has the machinery to make the fabric you making your clothes out of? So if you say, well, I make my own clothes, well, tell me where you got that fabric from, because I'm for sure probably you're not getting it from your own sheep. These people are going to be in want of all things. All you're going to do is buy. Go get your paycheck and go right to the store and purchase. And that's all you're going to do is purchase. Because they'll lend to you, meaning give you stuff, but you won't give anything back but your money. That's all you'll be able to give. It's time for us to come together as one. Finally come together as one. What else?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. The Most High shall bring a nation against thee from afar.
And the Most High shall bring a nation against you from afar. Now, wherever you feel like you were from, you started somewhere. So if you feel like you started in Africa, fine. Who came and got you in slave ships and brought you here? A nation from very far that you knew not. Keep going.
From the ends of the earth.
They came from the ends of the earth to grab you. Because the same people who made Egypt, the same people who built Greece, the same people who built Rome, the same people who built America since the time it started, it's the same people throughout history they've used to make of glory and riches. Keep going.
As swift as the eagle flying.
As swift as what?
As swift as the eagle flying.
If you got $1 in your pocket, you got a quarter in your pocket, it says as swift as the eagle flying. As swift as the eagle flying. What you got in your pocket? You look at your dollar, it's an eagle on it. Look at your quarter, there's an eagle on it. If you take a Roman coin, they got eagles on that. Look at all these countries, when you find your people, you'll find that bird of prey on the money. That bird of prey eats dead things and eats weak things. And if you look at Southeast, you see dead and weak. according to what they say.
I do, but
That's why they leave you here.
he give me that.
As far as the eagle flying,
Same thing with the
they put eagles on your money and tell you right in front of your face that who it came and got you. The eagle. Or those who represent the eagle. It is time to figure out what our purpose is. All we do is prop up people, but we don't prop up us. And it's not to say anybody else can't be propped up too. But there's an order to this. An order ordained by the Most High of the creation. Keep going.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation whose tongue, and that's number 15 right there. A nation whose tongue you do not understand. Even to this day, they say you don't speak proper English. They call it Ebonics or slang. When they got you over there, you weren't speaking English. You were speaking everything but. But they brought you here and changed the tongue to something else. And you now have the tongue and language of the people who took you. But the word said that you will be taken away from home and given a strange tongue that you know not. What else?
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old or show favor to the young.
This nation, or the nation that will take the children of the Bible, will not revere what you used to be. They will not hold that in high regard at all. They will say you are nothing but slaves and you should operate as such. So keep on chasing your football, keep on chasing your basketball, the sports we gave you. Keep on making that money for us and being trapped so we can keep making money off of you and keep you as the slaves that you are. What else?
Verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed. And thou shalt leave there either, that thou shalt also not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or flocks, or thy sheep, until thou have destroyed thee. So he has destroyed thee for life. Verse 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates.
He shall besiege thee in all avenues. He's going to get you in your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your job, your family, your children. You're going to be besieged in everything you care about, everything you hold dear. So if you like rap music and you want to be a rapper, you want to be a hip-hop star, he's going to besiege that. Because all now you can do now is make songs about things that oppress your own people, like drugs. And drinking a lot, and having sex with as many women as possible. And they're going to say that's going to be a glory to you. But the word says that's a shame. You're holding that in high regard? That ain't real life. You going?
Until the high fixed walls come down, wherein thou trustest, throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, throughout all thy land, which the Most High thy power hath given thee.
He shall besiege thee in all thy gates and all thy land, where the Most High power has given you. You was driven out of home, and now you're besieged in a new place, daily under attack. But it's okay, you know what? I'm I'ma just keep on doing what we doing, right? This is life. This can't be life. It's gotta be more, right? Keep going.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, verse 28. Chapter 28, verse 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of the sons of thy daughters, which the Most High Power hath given thee, in the seed and in the straightness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee.
It said you eating your own flesh, and that sounds like, whoa, I won't eat my own body. But you ain't know that all these little fast food places that you eating out of will take all the things, all the babies they aborting out of these clinics and throw it right back in your food. Oh, we said it right. They will abort fetuses and put them as flavoring on potato chips so that you realize that you're eating yourself and you don't. Your body is just hungry and going after it, not even knowing you're eating yourself. They're using technology to keep you eating their food. Last time I checked, a person supposed to be making food supposed to have on a farmer's jacket and out there in the farm, but they got on lab jackets. They scientists out here making our food. Look it up. I think it's called HK265. I believe that's the flavoring they use from aborted fetuses to put in McDonald's hamburgers, to put in Sprite, to put in French fries, put in potato chips. You ain't know? They feeding you your babies right back to you. You ain't know? The abortion clinics, they using that science to feed it back to you. Don't even realize it. You got a whole city full of people who vote for Democrats that don't care about you. You think that this all Republican Democrat mess? They got you that left-right thing they got you going on with? Democrats don't care nothing about you. Republicans sure don't care about you because you see it. But neither one cares. Because the ones that you vote in office, the ones that's in your neighborhood putting those babies murdering stores. Taking your people out left and right. Down. Keep going, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
The one who used to be kind and tender-hearted, now telling his brother to shut up because he heard the word. Your brother that used to be your friend is now shooting you in the streets. Therefore have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth. That's Galatians 4:16. Therefore have I become your enemy because I'm sure that's what they thought about Christ. They would tell him, shut up, Christ, or we're going to kill you. And that's what happened. His own brothers, his own people killed Christ. And that's every time we get somebody that's in the truth and bring it out, they get murdered. Be it in this city, be it in another city, they get shot. They get poisoned. They get taken out. Because they say, yes, you're my enemy because you tell us the truth. Keep going, brother.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
He said you're going to be evil. Your eye going to be evil to your brother, but also your wife. The sister who gave your son and daughter life now is evil to you. She ain't nothing. You're going to have an evil eye to her. You have an evil eye to your brother. you fell away from the commands of the Father. This is all a curse. This has all been ordained by the scriptures to say this is going to happen. And we fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Look at it. Look at this wonderful paradise we made for ourselves. Look for the wonderful paradise everybody else made for themselves. While we sitting here in poverty. Keep going.
And toward the remnant of the children which he shall lead. Verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat. Because he has nothing left, in the field.
You can't give anything when everything's been taken away. And now all you do is live day to day. Nothing to give. You lose your job tomorrow, you're probably losing that house. You're probably losing that car. Because you don't really have any riches. You have bare minimum to get by. What else?
And in straightness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in all thy gates.
Thy enemy shall distress thee in every avenue of life. We living stressed out. We driving in the car, looking in the rearview mirror. There go Paul. There go 12, right? We get our jobs. Try to be ourselves. We got a code switch and act like somebody else just to keep it. Can't be like ourselves. It says you should be distressed in all thy gates. If you went to college, you're going to be stressed over your little job that you got. If you're in the ghetto, you're going to be stressed trying to live the next day without getting killed. And that happens in every hood in America, every hood in the world, every ghetto, what they call. What else?
Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set her soul and foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
So you're going to have sisters saying they don't need men anymore and hate their children and don't take care of them. They be having on Gucci, kids wearing diapers outside. Got their hair and nails done, kids don't got no clothes. Brother trying to make weight, try to do a life for them, and she make more than him, she's beneath him. It said that was a curse. It said the man will have an evil eye to his wife, but then the wife will have an evil eye to her husband, boyfriend, baby father, and her children. So says the word. What else, brother?
And toward her son.
And toward her son.
And toward her daughter.
How many sons are mistreated in a fatherless house because daddy ain't home no more, and you remind mama of daddy? And because you remind mama of daddy, she hates you too. That's that evil eye between that husband and son. What else?
Verse 57. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
And the little one will be a burden. If you start taking daycare, you got play with, they want to play all the time, and while you want to watch music videos and surf on the internet, they a burden, right? The young one is a problem because they need too much. How many children I think get cursed out in public and they just want their mama? They just want their daddy to play with them. I'll blow too. I won't want to hear this. It's hard. It's a hard thing to swallow. Hard pill. It's hard for folks. Tough. It's tough to hear. I get it. It was tough when I heard it.
shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the seeds of straightness, wherewith thy enemies distress thee in thy gates. If thou would not observe to do all these words of this law that are written in this book, that mayest fear this glorious and fearful name of the Most High thy power,
which is Ahaya. Ahaya Bashim Yeshaya Wawawak. The name of Ahaya is his name. Yeshaya is his son. Kodash, or Barak Kodash is the Holy Spirit. We proclaim that name today. Keep going.
Verse 59. Then the Most High power will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of the sea, even great plagues, and thy countenance, and the sword sickness, and end of long countenance. Moreover, he shall bring upon thee all the disease of Egypt.
All these plagues and diseases, that were suffered back in Egypt are going to be suffered again. And they'll be continuing to be suffered to this day. Because we heed not the call of our Creator, the Most High, Ahaya Bashim Yeshaya. Even the cops like to blow on everything.
Right.
I ain't never seen so many animals. He about to get pulled over, eh?
Right.
Yeah. Keep going.
Which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Verse 61. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Most High power bring upon thee, until thou be destroyed.
Heart disease, diabetes, you name it, we got it. And what do they do to give you to get better? Not a cure. They give you witchcraft. They give you drugs, pharmacia or pharmacy, to try to help cure what you got. When they just telling you, they filling you full of more demons than you started with. What else, brother?
Verse 62. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Most High power. Verse 63. And it shall come to pass that as the Most High power shall rejoice over you to do you good and to multiply you, so that the Most High will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught. And ye shall be plucked off, from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. Verse 64.
You're going to be taken from home for not following his word. And now you're not home. You were born here, but this ain't home. That's why that's why they treat you like you don't belong here, because you do not. You do not belong here. And they treat you as that. That you have no part in being here. You're going to hear more and more people day by day say, go back where you belong. But when you stop and think about it, where's that? Where do you belong? Because all you ever known is here. But this is not where your family came from when you started. Keep going.
Verse 64. And the Most High power shall scatter thee among all people.
And the Most High power, the King, the Creator, shall scatter you everywhere. It is not by coincidence they have all these survival movies out here, like Walking Dead and Zombies, or End of the World movies. It's not by chance that they have these stuff out here to show you what's coming. And while you sit here thinking it's a game, while you're sitting here playing PlayStation, in space, building space stations, and trying to figure out how to leave. Because they know this place is done. Why do you think they here? Why do you think they've been building this money? They not trying to stick around, and you're not included in that. Keep going.
From one end to the earth, even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
They shall scatter you to the full wind, and make you serve gods who your fathers who did not know, both wood and stone. And they're going to scatter you all over the place. And the reason is, if you're separate and divided, you can't figure it out where you belong, what your job is, what your responsibility is to your people and your creator. You want to lose sight of all that. All you know, you got to get up, go to work, maybe do a little church Bible study on Thursdays, maybe do church on Sundays, go to the club on Fridays, go out to the club on Saturdays, pop a couple bottles, go back to sleep, then do it again. That's life. Is that what it's really about? And then you live that life until you get 60, 70 years old and realize you ain't do nothing with yourself. And then there's more to this. And there's a reason why they tell you, don't pay attention to the Bible. Or if you're going to read it, you better go into one of those places up there where we have wood as the emblem. Keep going.
Verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy feet have rest.
They said, all these nations you live, no matter where you go, you shall not have ease. You shall not be comfortable. You shall not be welcome. You shall not be cared about. They will hate you. They will kill you. They will use you. You will not have ease. You going?
But the Most High Power shall give thee a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
All you can do is shake your head at the news. All you can do is shake your head at the newspaper. All you can do is shake your head when you see your people in the street. Like, oh man, I'm so sorry for them. I'm so sorry they're going through that. When he's saying you could do better and pick up your brother and sister, and there's laws and commandments to go by to pick our people up. And it is not through legislation. Because we got many rules. There's many little laws out there, like to vote. Where people of color, brown, it is not a law for you to vote. It's an act they have to keep renewing to allow you to. Because you know what? The fear is the moment you figure out who you are, they're going to take that rule away. And then you won't be able to vote and dictate anything in politics. Does that sound like a people that's welcome and included? Does that sound like a people who are welcome here? Keep going.
Verse 66. And thy life shall hang in the doubt before thee.
Every day shall be in doubt. Your life shall hang in doubt. Every day you have questions of how I'm going to make the next day. How am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to make it with all these problems? Your life will continually be in doubt. What else?
And thou shalt fear day and night.
You shall fear day and night. In the daytime, you in fear of what's going to happen to you. You can't even walk in the store without being followed. They got to have cameras on you as you walk in the store, even though you're not going to steal nothing or never have. And at nighttime, as you sit on the streets and you try to get a little air, maybe air conditioning don't work and you try to be on the steps, they're gonna say, you know what you doing outside? Go in the house. You're not welcome out here. You up to no good, obviously. And how are you up to no good? Just because you exist? There's brothers and sisters, there's videotape everywhere that say, you got people pointing guns at brothers trying to drive down the street. And they'll say, it's because you're not a certain people, you get this treatment. You deserve this treatment because you're not of a certain people. And you sit there 400 years later talking about Black Lives Matter, and 400 years just saying the same thing over and over again, and same thing keep happening. No, nothing matters still. That life don't matter. Because you shouldn't have to ask for equal rights you already have, but you don't have equal rights, do you? You obviously aren't equal if you have to shuffle. How many white people you see asking for equal rights? They don't need to. How many Asian people you see asking for equal rights? They don't need to. You know why? You know why they don't have to ask for equal rights?
Oh my God.
Because they know. They know you're not worth it.
Something sick.
Keep going.
And shall have none assurance of thy life.
No assurance. Keep going.
In the morning thou shalt say, with a higher it were evil.
And in the morning time, when you go out for work, you just like, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait till it's time to get off. You already worried about the end of the day. That's a curse in itself. You're already taking grace for granted, so you can pretty much say, look, I don't care about the day. I just want to get back home and relax. What else?
And at even shall say, with a higher in the morning, for the fear of thy heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And verse 68, Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
This is where it all comes to pass. This is why all those things culminate into one time an event that you recognize well, that the world recognizes well. It was a day of our Holocaust, which means burnt offering. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Verse 68. And the Most High Power shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Most High shall bring you again into bondage. With what?
With ships.
With ships. You shall be in bondage with ships. When did that happen? 400 years ago, somebody came in ships. You shall be brought in bondage again in ships. That don't happen often, that a whole people is brought in ships and taken away from their house and where they're from and live. Keep going.
By the way whereof I speak unto thee.
By the way whereof thou speak unto thee.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Thou shalt see it no more again. You will no longer see home. You will no longer see home. And they will just call you black. Because now you don't have a homeland to call yourselves after. When you did. And it was called the Nation of Israel. Keep going.
And there shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man shall redeem you out of this jail. 400 years of leaders, 400 years of captivity. You're still here. Years of captivity, 400 years of leaders, 400 years, the same condition.
Second Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14.
This is what you need to do if you want to get home. This is what you do if you want to fix the condition. The Most High Power, the God of the creation, is calling you back home. It's calling you to heed Him. This is what you got to do.
This is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name,
you're not black, you're not Mexican, you're not African, you're somebody else. You have a home. You have a place of rest. If my people, which were called by my name, Israel, keep going,
shall humble themselves and pray.
If the people of this land shall humble themselves and pray,
and seek my face,
and seek the face of God,
and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven.
Then will He hear from heaven,
and will forgive their sin,
and will
heal their land.
One more place you're going, Proverbs 28:9. Because you feel like just because you pray, God hears you. That's not the case. Just because you pray don't mean the Most High God hears you. Those prayers are falling on deaf ears if you ain't doing the right thing according to the scripture. Proverbs 28:9.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth his ear from hearing the law,
He who turns his ear from hearing the word of the Father, right?
Even his prayer shall be an abomination.
His what?
His prayer shall be an abomination.
His what?
His prayer shall be an abomination.
Did you not know your prayer could be an abomination to God's ears? If you attempt to pray to Him and not following His commandments and things that He put forth for you to guide you in life, your prayer is no different than a prayer to Satan. He does not hear you. He does not hear you. So with that, I'm telling you, people of the book, hear this call. That the God of Israel is here. That the disciples, the prophets, and Christ all came for you. And that it is time to wake up out of this slumber. And do the word of the God, do the word of the Most High He put forth for us. Forever and ever. Come on.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High. High about you and Shai will walk the God, the waterfall, and let us be here today. And preach to the people.